Welcome in, Face Toaster fans. This is part 4 of these videos showcasing free VR games for the Quest 2, 3, and 3S for all of you to download right now. And to use a famous quote, I didn't think I'd get this far. So without further ado, here's some free Oculus Quest and MetaQuest games that you can download right now, starting with The High Seas. If ye be wondering if I'm going to talk like this for the rest of this section of this interwebs video, the answer is I. Okay, sorry about that. You can accept quests, gather up a crew, plunder some booty from hidden treasure spots or real players. Wait, don't plunder booty from players. Wait, that sounds wrong. The game offers quests, cosmetics, and a way to upgrade your experience with weapons and equipment. Not only that, but you're not walking into a dead game here. There are so many players in this game, and it's getting constant quality of life updates and content updates. On top of that, the developer who makes this game is a really funny guy who cares a lot about virtual reality. I do showcase a wide variety of VR games on here because I know everybody has their own tastes, but this is one that I personally highly recommend. But if you'd rather focus on one aspect of the high seas, then maybe you'd like to relax with some fishing in this next free game, Yandl. There goes my hat. This is great for anybody that wants to just have a relaxing time fishing. The story is that you work for an aquarium that's struggling to get customers in the door, so you need to catch some interesting fish. So you throw your line in the water, battle to reel them in, and choose to either keep or release the fish. The more interesting fish that you catch, the more money you gain, and you can use that money to get better rods as you progress into different aspects of the game. They also have multiplayer so you can cast lines with your friends and tournaments to keep the game fairly lively. However, if you want something that is colder than just a dip in the water, then let's head up the mountains for this next VR title. SLOWP is a simple game about skiing and snowboarding down mountains with friends or solo. You can compete for the fastest time, collect coins, and shred snow. There's also a very friendly community out there, one of which recognized me in the game when my mic wasn't working. It was really flattering, to be honest. And I never got to try them myself, but I was told that there are some game modes in there that people can participate in as well. However, if you'd rather move with wheels rather than snow, then maybe you'd like racing in this next VR title. This is a Mario Kart style game in virtual reality. You and other players can race karts on courses with ramps, speed boosts, and of course, items. While in my opinion the karts don't handle the best, it is fun to be able to have a free Mario Kart style game in VR with wacky weapons like hammers and throwable chickens. Additionally, the game also has the ability to combine items like combining a chicken with a freeze item to create an ice chicken. The game is also probably the most versatile in terms of platforms. You can play it on PlayStation VR, Steam Flat Screen, Steam VR, or Quest Standalone. And I also remember them having a mobile version, which is listed on their website, but I can't seem to find it for some reason. But if you're more of a fan of those League of Legends style games, then maybe you'd like trying it in these fancy face toasters. In short, this is basically the League of Legends of virtual reality. It has heroes with their own stats and power-ups that you can gain from the more foes that you vanquish. It has classic MOBA styles with two sides that need to escort their cannon fodder, I mean minions, to take incoming fire from the enemy's defenses, and keep destroying their defenses until you reach the enemy's base. I would also like to point out that one of the heroes is just a cat with sunglasses on a floating robot, and his name is Whiskers. If that doesn't make you try out a free VR game, I don't know what will. Honestly, this has been one of the largest hidden gem games in VR for me. It's free, it's fun, it's multiplayer. I really have no complaints about this game. And I want to issue a challenge to all of you in here. If you think that you might enjoy this style of game, send this video to your friends and start creating your own matches in there so you can all have fun together. But if you'd rather create your own hell in your room, then maybe you'd like this next VR game just a bit more. With Dungeon Maker, you can create your own hell in virtual reality and mixed reality. And by that, I mean you can place walls, traps, enemies, and create your own dungeon to conquer. It also gets really fun when you build things around your own furniture and have to maneuver around things in your actual play space. This game is simple and fun to be able to let out your own creativity, and if you haven't tried building anything in mixed reality, then I think you're gonna like this a lot. However, if you'd rather get lost in the virtual world than create your own, maybe you'd like to try this next VR game. This is one of the most beautiful demos that you can ever have in virtual reality. By the way, it does say demo, but that's just because it's a short experience. There's no premium version of this game or anything. This is the whole thing. In short, you walk. But wait, there's more! It is a short experience if you're walking through a forest, but the point of this experience is to showcase the potential of the Quest standalone and how great the graphics can be. It can be a neat experience if you're trying it out as a VR veteran, and something phenomenal if you want to be able to boot it up and get your friend to try it that you're trying to convince to get a VR headset. If you boot it up, I hope you think that it's as cool as I do. But yeah, overall, it is just an experience of showing how good the Quest graphics can be with blending an artificial outdoor environment with sci-fi type stuff. And if you want to sit down after you're walking the forest, then maybe you'd like this next free VR game. amazevr Concerts is a great experience for those of you who love music. This company has taken their 3D recording equipment, partnered with real artists, and brought their concerts to life in your fancy face toasters. It combines the magic of feeling like you're front stage at a concert with the VR magic of having cool lights, floating effects, and scenes that change before your very eyes. Just to name a few, they have Avenged Sevenfold, T-Pain, Zara Larsson, Megan Thee Stallion, and more. Although you don't have the feeling of being there with your friends or the speakers moving every atom of your body, I think it's a great experience to try. As an additional warning for those of you who don't want to pay for anything, there are free experiences for every artist in there, and some that are fully free, but there are a lot of them that do have DLCs to be able to get the full concerts and everything included. However, let's see if you can move other people's atoms by striking them down in Sky Strikers. Sky Strikers is a game that combines sports with gorilla tag movement. Honestly, this game came out just a few months before Orion Drift, and if you've played that before, then they're pretty similar. I'd say the main difference is that there is no boost, but you do get a baseball bat and rockets to propel other players, the ball, or yourself upwards. The game also features cosmetics and a ranked game mode as well. It is a simple yet fun game to be able to smack a ball around with rockets and a bat. And for this next one, I have no good transition. Good luck to anybody that leaves this next one with the same amount of brain cells, honestly. For clarification, before we go forward, the game does say demo, but I have yet to find a full version of the game, so this is all you get. This is a simple game with simple mechanics of combining different animals to create new ones. The animals that you can get from here range from cute to weird to just straight up nightmare fuel. You'll also have creatures that you have to toss out of your farm to protect your abominations of nature from being stolen. And there's also tasks to deliver specific animals that will give you additional resources inside the game. But that's it, 10 more free games that you can download right now. I hope I was able to help you out with this upload. If you want to see more, I've got parts 1, 2, and 3 in the channel with more coming soon. I hope I've earned your subscription today, and good night, Internet!